There's a party at Aralyn's house tonight, and you're all invited.
All right.
Don't get all hot and excited about it. So why don't you tell us why? Give us a little snippet of one of your most interesting parties.
Oh my gosh. Well, I used to have a lot of Halloween parties, and I remember one year I went as Lady Godiva, and I bought this huge wig that went all the way to the floor, and I got this rocking horse thing that I put between my legs and rode, and I got these huge plastic breasts and put them on, and I remember everybody thinking that was hilarious, you know, the breasts, because I didn't really need them. So that was pretty fun. And let's see, other costumes that I've had. I was a pregnant Girl Scout, a pregnant bride.
Tell us about something that really wild or bizarre that happened.
Well, a few years ago, I had been taking hip hop lessons, and no one's under 25 in the whole class, but I decided I wanted to hip hop at my birthday party, and so I hip hopped on the back deck. And I hip hopped with these two girls that were 25 years old, and I did the whole routine with them. I actually made them.
Let's see it. Let's see the routine.
Well, I wish to give you the end of the routine. At the end of the routine, I ended up in the center, and at the crowning moment, I went, and on my panties it said, "Vintage Booty."
Let's see what that would inspire from our players.
Hello, Max. Thank you for coming.
Hey, no problem. This is a great party.
Yeah, this is And I also want to show you something I've been doing on the side. Come over here. I'm going to open up the door. It's Veronica's Vintage Booty Store.
Oh, wow! Oh, yeah. Wow! Wow, you really got quite a selection in here.
I know, and look, I think if you look over there, there's Joan Collins. Joan, come out here.
Oh, Joan Collins!
Wow.
Yeah. You are horrific, madam.
Yes. Now she's really fun because, the thing is she's British.
Yeah.
So, the British are just,
No, go ahead. I just can't look. It's horrifying. Joan Collins, please run away from me right now. It's terrible.
Oh, you're Joan. Go.
What else do you have? What else can you show me in a vintage booty?
Well.
Is that Cher that you have over there on the wall?
Yes, it's Cher. Cher, come on out here. I bet you like Cher, huh? No, that's a no. Go away.
Yeah, sorry. Thanks.
The thing is, I was thinking that maybe you would see that maybe you want something a little younger this time.
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
Someone who maybe eschews the breast implants, but cares enough about herself for dental implants.
Wow. And, yes, hello? Oh, hi. Oh, aren't you cute?
No!
And look, you've got yourself a little bun in the oven. Isn't that adorable?
That's not a costume either.
Oh, that's, wow. You guys want to buy some cookies?
You guys want to buy some cookies?
You guys want to buy some cookies? Do you want to buy cookies?
You want to buy some cookies?
I just don't understand why everything has to be about sex in our relationship. I'm tired of hearing about sex all the time from you.
Let's talk about that a little closer. It's because I love you and I have to show it through physical touch.
I'm tired of being touched. I want to go to the museum. I want to see art, not just the busts. I want to actually go see paintings or go to a painting or a G-rated movie. G-rated cartoons.
We're not going to work. This isn't going to work for me.
I think you're right. It's not working for me.
No, I said that as a love. You're supposed to panic and say that you love me. You're going to bed with me right now.
I'm tired of all of that. I have bed sores.
Let's go back. Let's go back to when we first started dating and do a little hip hop.
You're serious?
I don't play.
You
They're embarrassed about it.
Well, I want you to tell me like one horror story from your real estate career.
Well, mostly the way I drive. I remember Brady Coleman one time said he knew why I was so successful in real estate. And I said, oh really? And he said, yes, people buy houses so they can get out of the car. I also remember one time I sold a house to a woman, and I told her I would help her get things lined up for painting and stuff. So I met these guys over there. And I'm in the bedroom measuring, and the guy that's in the house wouldn't get out of bed. So he was sleeping in the bed, but he left the door unlocked. So we're in there, and all of a sudden, I heard these guys go, "Get this dog or I'm going to shoot him." I thought, well, what the heck? And I looked down the hall, and there's these guys with guns like this. And I went, "Guys with guns!" And we ran in the bathroom, and we shut the door and locked it. And of course, they broke down the door, they came in, I had this big old huge gun in my head, and I thought, oh, my mother is going to see this in the paper against this white towel. And they drug us down in the hall, and they laid us down on the floor, and then they said, what are you doing here? And I said, I'm a realtor, and we don't know anything about it. But anyway, the long and short of it was a drug worry. But I also had one where I got a call after closing, and the realtor said, Aralyn, my people have moved in, and they have found drugs in the freezer. I went, they did? Yes, and we want them taken out immediately. So I called the guy, and I go, you left drugs in the refrigerator, in the refrigerator freezer? And he said, that's catnip, tell them to smoke it. And the next, one other story is the inspector one time called me from an inspection, and he said, Aralyn, is there any reason that your seller has a telephone in the underneath the house in the pyramid foundation? And I went, don't know. So I called him up, and I said, is there an active telephone underneath the house? And he said, yes. And I said, well, what's that about? I said, well, if I'm underneath the house, I don't want to miss a call.